Favorite memory of Dad is after a sporting event or after a game. Definitely not during the games, but after the games. If we won, then me and my dad, we just have a really special bond over sports. And so after games or before games and stuff like that would probably be my favorite memories with him. I would say Dad's my hero because he is diligent. He is persistent. He never gives up on dreams and goals that he has. And he's constantly trying to be a better dad. And that, as I'm learning as far as being a wife goes, constantly trying to be better is sometimes tiring. And so doing it for 21 years is it's definitely something that makes him heroic. My dad has embarrassed me probably more times in my life than he has anything else. There was the first day at school when I was at a new school and he was teaching there, and he came up to my lunch during lunchtime and he put chocolate on his teeth and he chased me around saying, "I'm your dad! I'm your dad!" It was really awful. You can get makeup as long as you hold my hand. And I was like, okay, that's weird, but whatever. So we went in the store, and not only did I have to hold his hand, but I also had to stand there next to him while he acted like he was mentally challenged. Pulled his pants up to his navel. My best impression of Dad yelling at Jordan would be, "Jordan! Jordan, that's enough! Stop it! Leave her alone! Stop it! Jordan!" If I could only say one more thing to Dad, I would probably say that I am thankful for everything that you've given up for me, and I'm especially thankful for the years that we had, together when I was an only child, when I became a daddy's mom. I love you, and thank you for being an awesome dad. My favorite memory of Dad is when I was really little. He gave me this bracelet, and it said on it, it had like a watch, and it said date or something, and he took me on a date. He was like, "You're gonna wear this on our date." Dad is my hero because he's strong, not only physically, but mentally. And he is really protective, and even though it gets a little extreme, I'd rather be extreme than not protective at all. When we were moving, I had two friends over named Ben and Jesse, and he was trying to be funny, and it just wasn't funny at all. It was really embarrassing. And I don't think they thought it was funny either. They just laughed because they felt awkward.
"Jordan! Jordan! Shut up! Shut up, Jordan! Shut up!"
If I could only say one thing to Dad, it would be, I love you. Favorite memory of Dad is when we went to the Magic Time Machine on Valentine's Day, and he got us a rose, and he got us a necklace. Me and Reagan a necklace, I think. Yeah, it was a necklace. And it was really funny when they mixed our faces, and Dad looked exactly like Ashley. Dad embarrasses me in front of my friends. Today, he just is goofy, and he thinks he's super funny, but sometimes he's just like mom's question, just like mom, it's a stupid joke, but that's what makes it funny. So that's what embarrasses me, is his jokes, pretty much. My best impression of Dad yelling at Jordan is,
Jordan! Jordan, get your butt down here now!
I would say, Daddy, you have all the power in the world, and I have absolutely none. Done. I'm done.
My favorite memory of Dad is whenever we were going to Illinois, I think, back to Illinois. He gave me and Morgan like this bag of pennies and stuff, and he was like, "Oh, well, you guys can count this in the car." I'm like, "Dad, we're gonna be in the car. What if it spills?" He's like, "Oh, it won't spill." And it was like this tall, and he was like, "Oh, you guys can count it and like split it in half." I'm like, "Really?" That's pretty much it. Dad is my hero because he always is like. He's like, whenever I told him I had a boyfriend one time, he was like, "Reagan, you're not having a boyfriend." I'm like, "Yeah, I have one." And he's like, "No, you don't." I'm like, "Yeah, I do." He's like, "No, you don't." I'm like, "Dad, yes, I do." But he's like, you're not gonna have a boyfriend." I'm like, "Aw." And he's like always protective and like he always wants me to be strong because whenever I cry, he's like, "It's gonna be okay, but you should stop crying or whatever. Because you should be strong," and yeah.
Jordan!
That was my best impression of Dad yelling at Jordan. If there was only one more thing I could say to Dad, it